Alright lads, so today we finally got a quest that I know a lot of people have been waiting for. And this is a quest if you are someone that is new to the game. Maybe you just started at the end of the year. This is a quest you should be farming and you have the next 10 days to do so. If you've been playing this game for a while and maybe you already farmed BRAWL quest when it last came back a few months ago, well then this quest probably isn't for you right now. But I would recommend every account, if you haven't already gone and done it, farm BRAWL quest at least once. If you farm this for the next 10 or so days, you won't need to touch this quest for basically the next maybe a couple years. Who actually knows, right? I know when this first event came out, the first time it came out, I went crazy on it and I haven't had to farm it reliably ever since. And this quest came out like over 2 years ago at this point, I believe. For those that are wondering though, why exactly do you want to farm BRAWL quest? Well, it's a great time and a great quest for beginners to farm up some items, most importantly in regards to accessories. As you can see, you're getting evolution powders, book of secrets, items that, you know, many of us probably have plenty of and never even look at. But when you start the game for the first time, there's not that many events out there, maybe outside of Extreme Comp, which is only available for 1 week in any given month. There's not that many quests where you can actually reliably stack up on these items in every attribute. Most importantly though, editing brushes. Get a couple thousand of those, you're pretty much set for all your accessories. And it ensures that you're able to get the best second rolls on any accessory that you want to work on. But the great thing too alongside that, it's not just the accessory items. You can also get link swap potions, droplets, Hogoku wheels, even EXP crystals. So a lot of items that a lot of new accounts can easily benefit from. And that's the main reason why you want to farm this event. Plus the benefit too, because the quest is designed for you to use any character you want to. Every character here deals 5 times more damage than usual, so makes it super easy. You can really bring any character you want to, so much so we're going to bring a character that I haven't used since they resurrected, and it's a character that came out back in like 2018. Before we do that though, let's have a look at the best way to actually farm this event. And in a way, this event's been getting better since we have more access to link swap potion soul traits and also guaranteed droplet characters. So if we have a look at our album, obviously everyone's account's gonna look a tad bit different. You might not have the characters, but if you do, I definitely recommend throwing them on your team. So of course, since this event does drop link swap potions, ideally you want to have a team of 3 or at the very least 2 characters in your team that are giving you plus 10 or plus 5 link swap potions. You might as well, right? You might be only farming this event for the editing brushes, maybe the EXP crystals, or any other certain item like accessory power materials. But just to get more value per ticket, it's best to bring link swap characters. Ideally, you do want to bring the plus 10 ones, so like Grimmjow, Mila Rose, Ririka, Swimsuit Jushiro, and even Halloween Momo. They're plus 10 characters, they give you more value. If you are in need of farming link swap potions in a certain attribute, well then I recommend bringing the characters that give you those certain attribute link swap potions. Of course, with that, we now have the new set of characters that can farm droplets acquired. Now, when it comes to farming droplets in this particular event, it's not really worth it, given that you only get like 3 a run. And if you're using droplet increased soul traits, they basically do nothing because 30% are free. I mean, you're barely getting 1. Since link swap potions give you plus 5 no matter how many link swap potions you do get, they're worth bringing. However, when it comes to these droplet characters, by using any of these characters here, they guarantee you 10 droplets a run. So if you are also in need of farming droplets and you maybe have these characters, well, it also might be important to throw them on your team. Using Senjima as an example, you know, she's giving you plus 5 link swap potions, but she's also giving you plus 10 droplets too. So you get the farm droplets and also link swap potions for the power attribute. Additionally, of course, you can also add link swap potion soul traits. Right now, there are 5 characters, 1 in every attribute. If you have them, you might as well throw them onto your characters just to get the added value. Overall, more link swap potions. If you have duplicates of these characters, well, then you can put them on other characters and get even more value. With that said though, this is the team that we are going to be bringing today. So what you can see, I'm prioritizing, I'm getting link swap potions droplets from Senjumaru, and I'm also getting droplets more so from this Yachru. I of course could bring a plus 10 link swap farmer. I have access to quite a few of those. As you can see, I can bring any of these characters here and they'll all be good to bring. But in my case, since I've already done all the farming I need to when it comes to link swap potions, I'm more in need of droplets. So that's why I'm using 2 droplet acquired characters, plus 5 power link swap potions, plus 10 droplets, and then from Yachru, I'm getting plus 10 droplets. At the same time though, I am making sure to be bringing the link swap potion soul traits. So with these characters from Senjumaru alone, I'm getting 20 link swap potions across 3 different attributes, 10 droplets, and then with Yachru, I'm getting 10 droplets and also 5 link swap potions with the Iban link. Now, just because, why not? I'm having a bit of fun farming this event. Let's bring Can't Feel Your Own World, Nelio. Obviously, we did showcase her a few months ago when she did resurrect. She has a good night string, really fun night string. The problem is, though, she doesn't have guard break. She doesn't have a high damage output. But in this course, when everyone has a 5 times damage output, it actually does surprisingly work. So you can manually play this event or you can auto it. It really comes down to you. Just for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and manual, right? If I can turn off auto, I thought I turned it off. But as you can see here, Nelio just breezes through the entire map. one-shotting any enemy she comes against. This is what it would feel like if Nelio had like Flurry +3 and Guard Break. This would have been crazy. This would be fun. It'd be crazy. Obviously, every now and then we have to use our strong attacks, but even if they do have enemy guard, we can still just pretty much go through with like 1 or 2 normal attacks anyway. So yeah, this ain't too bad. Now, obviously, it might just be faster for me to use the SP character, but hey, when do I get a chance to take out this character? So I don't really mind taking her out right now. And with that, no man, we just teleported all the way to that part. I don't know how we got there that far in, but it's satisfying using a character like this, being able to actually finally do damage, right? And we can even use our strong attacks if we want to. There we go. And that then takes us into the final stage. Quincy's all around, just let the soul bomb off. There we go, and the enemies go down. And Drugan was all the way back there. I barely even could see him. So with that 1 minute and 3 second clear time, pretty easy stuff, right? Let's have a look, though, at the items that we are picking up. So you can see here, we've gotten 5 Hogakus, we've got a couple editing brushes. The drops in the quest are going to vary, but they are fairly consistent, right? You are pretty much guaranteed to get editing brushes. That's the main reason why I would say you would want to fund this event. If you haven't already worked on your accessories, if you haven't already stacked up on a few thousand editing brushes, I would recommend doing that. You can still easily acquire editing brushes at a later date through Extreme Co-op, but this event, you can do 10 times soul tickets. It's available for 10 days. You might as well do it, right? But with that, you can see too, we are getting the extra bit of value with the link swap potions. And of course, also we are getting the extra droplets too. Getting some evolution powders, book of secrets. Those are the kind of rare drops. But when you farm this event, you know, a lot of times you are just going to stack up in a large amount of items, including every single item that you can potentially get here. Even again, AXP crystals. If you're a new account that hasn't maxed out your entire box, after you farm this for a week, you might have enough AXP crystals to max out your entire box. And maybe even more characters that you have yet to potentially pull. Now, what I like to do in the chance you're autoing, I would recommend bringing some type of Vortex character just to provide some good crowd control. And the Vortex itself, since you are basically one-shotting any enemy, any homing Vortex character, since that SA2 does last quite a while, it does do a good job of just taking down a bunch of enemies. So what I'm doing right now is using Killgate. He reduces his strong attacks in between stages. He has Poise too, so he never gets interrupted. He's always going to be doing damage. And he has Drain too, just to heal himself back up to full stamina in case he is getting close to dying. Just because we're going to give him 3 movement speed increase accessories, we're going to go with 4 recharge here. We're still using Senjumaru with the link swap potion. Soul trait, in case Killgate dies, Senjumaru will finish up. If not, then we have also Kaname to back up. Once more, using the +5 link swap potion E-burn link. But in Kaname's case, he actually does increase our movement speed. Only to hard characters by 30%. But Killgate is a hard character, so Killgate is getting quite the increase on his speed, right? I mean, in this case, we have an 85% movement increase, but with Kaname in our team, it goes up to 115%. So let's go ahead and see how quick it takes him to auto this quest, right? Should be relatively fast. As you can see here, Killgate is absolutely speeding through this quest. It might unironically be faster than just manually playing with Nelliel, right? So there we go. He breezed through this quest. His strong attacks are about to come back, but right from the get-go, they're already here. And that crawling vortex, whenever he does put it down, you know, it's going to do a lot of good here. You can see the enemies spawned in there on the vortex and they go down instantly. I mean, I do have Killgate worked on, but again, his damage output doesn't really matter here since everyone does have a 5 times damage output. So even if you haven't even worked on him, he should still be doing stuff like this, assuming you have the movement increase accessories, which we do have. Absolutely breezing through this quest, constantly getting the 80% SP boost. And you know, to be fair, I'm using him specifically because he also does have Poise with the crawling vortex, but we haven't even gotten hit once yet, so I assume any crawling vortex character would do the exact same, and the lack of Poise really isn't that big of a deal. Even then, again, the chance of you actually dying is quite low here. There we go, though. Drugan gets put down. So if you want to do auto runs like that, you can actually do that. We actually were faster here. I think that's probably one of the faster ones you can do when it comes to just autoing. Either way, though, we are doing 10 times soul tickets. So even if for some reason this run took 2 minutes, that's still fine. You're still going to be able to get through all your tickets in less than 10. Because these are consistent drops. We're getting the guaranteed potions, guaranteed droplets, and then we're also just getting a bunch of extra goodies. Hogakus, evolution powders, book of secrets, and of course also the editing brushes, which again, you're not getting that many. You're at least guaranteed 1 a run. But hey, you have 10 days to do this, right? So you want to farm this a lot over the next 10 or so days, and you'll easily stack up on thousands. You don't need to spend orbs and soul tickets. I wouldn't recommend that. And since the event does leave on the 23rd in 10 days, right? You know, you don't have to worry about even touching the next point event until the 23rd when this event is gone. But either way, lads, that was the video for today. Going over BRAWL Quest. It's back. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this. And we also just went over the best ways to farm it, how I've been farming it manually and also autoing. farm this event for the next 10 or so days. Even if you have like no Link Stop Potion characters, you definitely want to go ahead and farm this event. You know, using my third account as an example, my second ult account, I could definitely go ahead and farm this, right? I mean, I'm kind of good on Link Stop Potions and stuff like that, but any extra does help him. I'm getting kind of low, to be fair. But I definitely could go for more editing brushes. I would say I'd like to get to at least 7k. Around 5k, I think, is a good amount to have for the time being. Just make sure you don't waste any editing brushes on accessories that you just don't ever plan to use. But yeah, this account is yet to ever farm Brawl Quest, so I'm definitely going to spend the next 10 or so days in this event on this account. Either way, lads, hope you lads enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care, and peace.